And good evening, everyone. This is Debbie and David, or David and Debbie, as he prefers. It's a joke between us. Anyway, and we're here for our team call that we do every single week, and to come together to be a team, unstoppable, go over issues, go over announcements, welcome new people, all the good, great things that we do every single week. And it kind of keeps us together and moving forward together and gives us purpose. And when we can get back together, it's always great if we're meeting new people on this call, which we do every week, to be able to go up in a convention or an Envision or whatever we're having, and or an Ascent, and say, "Oh my gosh, how are you? I met you on Zoom. It's so great to see you in person." So it's a wonderful thing to keep us all together, and like I said, and moving forward. And so now I will let David say welcome to the same thing, and then we'll start with announcements, I'm sure.
Hey, everybody. Yeah, so we have this every week. I see a lot of familiar faces. I see a few new. And Shannon, did you start working? Are you at Diener here down the street next door to me? My house is right next.
Sure.
Shannon's a teacher and special needs teacher and had some amazing results with her own children. And she's working at a school that's literally next door to me right here. So I can hear the kids playing out there. It's wonderful.
I'm gonna knock. One day I'm coming over. I'm just gonna knock on your door.
You better hurry. We're going to Florida in a week for the winter.
All right, I'll see you Friday.
All right, you got it. But we do get together every week. We recognize people for achievements. We make announcements. We do some training. There's a lot going on this week. In fact, there's a really good training coming up after this call, directly after this call with Terry Latham. I'll mention it. And we do like to get together. I mean, Debbie and I do a few things. I know a lot of you leaders have organized like mastermind groups for your group, and we've done that too. And it's great. It's great when we gather together and we share ideas and share our ups, share our downs, because we're all at a very fortuitous position right now in time with what we have and with nobody really knowing about this yet. And we don't want to leave anybody behind. We know that we'll have to, because not everybody has the vision. Not everybody can see this clearly. Not everybody believes in themselves enough. But we have a mentoring program here, a personal development program to help people. And anybody who really wants this can have it. Anybody who really wants it can have it if they're coachable and they're hungry. And so, you know, there are people at different levels of motivation that come to our meetings here, our weekly meeting. And whatever you want for yourself, you may not have to want to go to the top. You may not believe you can go to the top right now. If you want to make $2,000 a month residually, which is what the average bronze makes, then we want to help you do that. You know, it's not like we have to say, oh, you have to go diamond, you know, you have to average $15,000 a month. No, that's not what this is. This is for everybody. Generally, it's not just product users that come to this Monday night meeting. It's more people that see something in the opportunity to make a difference, to make money, to change their lives. So I want to welcome you on. We're going to start with announcements for this week. I know this is Buffy's favorite part. I think I'll change it I'll call it At a Glance instead of this week, but I didn't have time to change it. So I'm going to put it up on the screen. We got a big week coming up here. Where are we? Right there. Okay. So let me just highlight this, and I will put this in the chat bar so you can download it and print it, save it, whatever. So let me just get the annotation here. Here we go. Move that out of the way. Okay, so here's the week. Here's where we are. The yellow events are for guests. The yellow things are for you to bring guests to. So we've already done this one this morning. That was a great one we had this morning with Edwina Lee and me. You're on the meeting right now. That's where we are right now. And after this meeting at 9 p.m. Eastern, at this link, which I will put in the chat bar. I don't know if you have to have the success part on there. It's going to be an excellent training, especially for people who are participating in the 7-day challenge, which I'll talk about in a minute. So that's kind of something I just want you to be aware of. If you are up for gearing up to rock and roll this thing, I really recommend being on there. I think it's going to focus on accountability. And
David,
so,
isn't that on discoverasia.com?
no, this is
This is
his
Cindy
Monday night
Buck's Global.
motivation. Oh, was that 10 p.m. Eastern? It's Terry Latham's.
No, Terry Latham does it on Tuesday nights, and he does it at 8 p.m. Eastern.
I think I saw also Terry Latham was 9 o'clock at Discover Sia, Debbie. I think I saw that too.
Tonight?
That's what I thought I saw as well.
Tonight he's with Cindy Buck on her call, on the global expansion call.
Okay, but we changed that to Discover ASEA. So just make it discoverasia.com. I'm sorry, my
No,
mistake.
that's
Thank
okay.
you.
Terry's weekly call is usually Monday nights. When we are.
I believe
Yeah,
it's
10 o'clock.
Tuesday night.
Right.
I'll tell you what, when you talk, Debbie, I'm going to go find out and I'm going to correct this. So don't worry about that right now, but there's something happened at 9 o'clock tonight Eastern. I can tell you, and I thought it was this. So I'll check that and make sure. Don't worry.
Hey, David, it's in Trisha's newsletter.
And what does it say?
Discoverasia.com at 9 p.m. with Terry.
Okay, well, there it is.
Okay.
There you go. Thank you so much. All right. So let me just finish the Tuesday. Tomorrow, Dr. Carolyn Hoffman on the Medical Professionals Board, who is on here, I can see her. She's doing several things, 3 actually. 2 of them are 10 minutes, and they're 2 amazing testimonials. If you guys were on the one this morning, you would have heard an amazing cancer testimonial and an amazing stroke testimonial. It was beyond belief. And this is facts tell, stories sell. These are all true stories, and people are sharing them with video. So at 1:10 p.m. Eastern in the afternoon and 7:10 Eastern for 10 minutes is testimonials with Dr. Carolyn Hoffman, and then she answers questions. So probably goes about 15 minutes to answer a few questions, but that will lead up to her 8 p.m. Eastern full presentation with PowerPoint. So Dr. Hoffman's doing a lot tomorrow. Carolyn, anything you want to add to that I've mentioned?
Only other than it's your turn, not mine.
It's my turn?
Yeah, you were supposed to do the last one, and we put Marty in because you didn't want to do last week. I did the one before.
I thought I'd do 1, 3, and 5.
Yeah, well, you've moved us around so many times, we've given up on that.
Oh, all right. Well, one of us is going to do it. But I thought I did 1, 3, and 5, and Marty took me for last week. Okay.
I did the week before.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, somebody's doing it tomorrow. Sorry about that, guys. One of us is doing it. And then there's a training, Brill to Bronze training. We have every Tuesday night, discoverasia.com. Okay. So I'm going to correct this, and I'm going to post this. I'm going to get it all correct before we hang up here tonight. Wednesday night, Danielle Matthews on our team is going to do the opportunity meeting. If you haven't been on there, it's phenomenal. I mean, all the diamonds are stealing her slides and her verbiage. I would recommend bringing people to that. And then Thursday, I'm doing the one for the Philippines at 7:30 a.m. Eastern, which is 8:30 p.m. Philippines time. And Alan Noble is doing his at 9 p.m. Eastern, discoverasia.com. Again, all the yellow ones are for guests. All right.
And may I make the announcement that on Discover ASEA this week will be our very own Shannon Quinn Terranova with her testimonial about her 2 children. So it'll be an exceptional meeting, and then she will be in Real Redox results after that. So make sure you tune into that to hear her story again.
Awesome. Well, it's ironic that I didn't know that. It's ironic that I brought Shannon on a minute ago, but amazing story. And so that's at 9 p.m. Eastern. And then Friday night at 9 p.m. Eastern. I'm not sure who's being interviewed this week, but it's usually a medical professional.
It's Dr. Marty Morin this week.
Oh, Dr. Morin is. That's right. Veterinarian. He's on our team. Marty's amazing. So that's Friday evening. So I'll correct this, but let me go up to the top here, because those of you who are registered for the 7-day recruiting challenge, which is a chance to get mentored by the top multi-level marketers in the entire world. It starts on the 11th, which is Wednesday, and goes 7 days. And you can see here that it is a 90 minutes mentoring session at 2 p.m. Eastern, which is 8 p.m. Europe, 3 a.m. Asia. Asia's probably going to watch it recorded, I imagine. And here, this is the link where it's at. I'm going to put this document in here. This is where you go to attend it, but you have to join it first. You'd be able to attend. So this is the link to join it. I'll put that in there too. And we've got a lot of people involved with this, a lot of people involved with it. I think there's 100,000, 120,000 people already registered for this thing. So all I can say is if you don't want to be left behind and you want to go, now's the time to do it right now. And I hope you guys join us. So Debbie, I'll turn it over to you, and I'm going to go do some homework and correct that, which I thought I had done properly. I'll be back.
Okay. I just really want to, like I said, promote Shannon again for this Thursday. This takes a lot for her to do. She's a little bit nervous about doing things, but this will, anytime you're on Alan Noble's thing with your testimonial, it really does a lot to help you and to get you into real redox results. So again, I have given him, and Jackie and I have given him so many testimonials. So please, if you have a really good one and you'd like to be on that, please let me know. He always is looking for, because not many people, I guess, step up and step forward. And I would love to highlight my team, but Shannon's is so touching and so amazing that she had to be on it. And I guess I didn't realize she hadn't. Anyway, so with that in mind, David's correcting all his stuff. And I could go to rank advancements at this point really quickly, or I could leave those till a little bit later and we could just welcome new people. We'll just switch it up a little bit. We always have new people on normally, and it's always great to get them up in front and introduced to people. So if you have anyone new on, please announce it and mute yourself and announce who you have on.
Hey, Debbie, this is Andrew Lee.
Hi, Andrew.
So I met Alison Johnston about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and Dawn and I had actually chatted with her about ASEA. So I invited her tonight just to check out our team call and say hello to everybody. So she should be in here.
Okay.
Hello, I'm Allison.
Hi, Allison. Nice to meet you.
You too.
Where do you live?
I live in Raleigh, North Carolina.
Oh, very nice. Yes. My sister lives in Asheville, North Carolina. I go there lots of times and have teams there. So, so you've kind of been looking into this information a little bit?
Yes, I guess it's been about 2 weeks since I first started contacting Andrew and stuff. So just kind of seeing what it's all about and stuff and listening into you guys.
Do you have any particular interest that you're looking because of looking into this? Do you have a health issue or someone you love have one?
Well, just because I work like in nursing homes when I was younger and stuff, and I'm in the healthcare field right now. Right. So this is like a good opportunity. And then Andrew was talking about athletics, and I definitely had like sports related injuries. So it definitely kind of drew my attention. Very good.
Very good. So you're in the process of getting your questions answered. Do you have any tonight that we could answer for you? David's a doctor. I introduced this to him. You don't have to be a doctor to do this, but it's good. It helps you understand, I think, a little bit more.
No, not really. I don't really have any questions right now. Just kind of observing.
Okay. Well, it's helped so many of us here, and Shannon is on your screen right now. She's the one we talked about being highlighted and stuff, and she has 2 children that this has helped exceptionally with, and it's turned their lives around basically. gotten them off all their medicines, helped them, have a normal life. So it's a real miracle product, and it's because basically it's what we already have in us. And so we just keep losing it as we get older and older, and it starts at age 10. So we're all above 10 here on this call. So it just helps replenish what we're not making anymore. And so your body responds and helps it heal faster and stay younger, longer. So please get your questions answered and really look into it. It's an exceptional technology and something that so many doctors and scientists are studying at this point.
Okay.
Okay. Well, it's so nice to meet you.
You too. Thank you.
All right. Okay. Is there anyone else new on? Okay, we normally have several people on, just so you know, Allison. So if we don't, okay, then I will go to rank advancements. Rank advancements are for recognition, and therefore they are for recognizing people who have stepped out of their comfort zone and told somebody else about this technology and help them understand what it is so that they can try it. And when we do that, it helps to bring people onto our team, and it helps us to really move forward with the knowledge and the concept of this technology. And so every week there's new rank advancements. So I will share my screen and go to the rank advancements. So we have 35 entries, so I have to put 50 in. Okay. So when you first sign up, you're an associate, just for anybody new on the call. When you sign up, when you introduce this to two people and they decided to try the product and they've signed up as associates, then you become a new director. And so we have a few new directors this week. Henry Almonte is a new director this week. And Deborah Lee is a new director. And those are our two new directors this week. However, when you keep talking to people and you start adding new people to your team, and you keep introducing this technology, you have 300 points on one side and 300 points on the other, because when you're signing up people, they go on your left or right side. So then you're director 300. And at this point, we have several new director 300s. Irene Wee is one of them. And Jairus Chion is another one. Congratulations to all the new director 300s. Donnabelle Papone is a new director 300. Canaquan Onsley is a new director 300. Alma de los Reyes, new director 300. Jamie Raj and Dawn S. Those are our new director 300s this week. So we congratulate all of them. As you're first getting started, that's probably the scariest time in your career with ASEA. You keep adding people to your teams, and then you become a director 700 because you have 700 points on both sides in 1 week. So our new director 700s this week are Anatole Terrar, Cam Yuan, and I've spoken to him several times. Harley Neek, Ferdinand Ben Pecos, John Philip Salvador, Anthony Vito Ilgan, Ruth Dillon, Eve Ong, Connie Tan, Annie Dwi, Berlin Tu, Lu Yi Pang, Oasis of Hope. That's a beautiful name. Vincent Ho, I guess that is. Chin Neo Ami So. Lei Chun Lim. Susan Young. And Edward and Ida Yee. Those are our new Director 700s this week. Now, the next, after Director 700 is your first leadership level. It's a bronze executive, and that is 2,000 points on both sides in 1 week with 2 Director 300s. And that means people are stepping up to do the business with you. So our new bronze executive this week is Sharon Mack and Jennifer T. and Elena Iligan. And those are our new bronzes for this week. So then we have, and some of these are repeats. I don't know why they don't take them off every week, but our next executive level, but we'll still congratulate them because it's great rank advancements. Our next one level is silver executive. That's 3,000 points on both sides and 3 Director 300s. Our new silver executive is Adoracion Salvador, new silver executive. And I believe, oh no, there's another one. Paul Teo is a new silver executive. So much congratulations to the bronzes and the silver so far. After silver comes gold executive. That's 5,000 points. That's quite a jump. And 4 Director 300s, all in 1 week. So our new gold executives are Lu Yi Pang and Arata and Wynn Ellis. That's Sunny Ellis, who I'm on the phone with every morning. We're in an accountability group together. And those are our new gold executives. Platinum is a big step again. You go from 5,000 to 10,000 in a week. And at that point, you have 5 Director 300s. And that's quite a jump. So we really congratulate the Platinum executives. Jean and Yoli Manoas are new Platinum executives, and so is Monica Carmela G. Sotelo. And I don't think I saw another one. And those are our 2 Platinum.
Nika. Yeah.
Pardon me?
Yeah, it was Jean and Nika in the Philippines.
Yeah.
Yeah, Monica goes by Nika. Yeah.
Right, exactly. So they were announced last week, but for some reason this report continues people. But anyway, we congratulate them again because that is a big step and it's a truly great achievement. So we congratulate everybody on the team for all their rank advancements because those are big steps.
Yep. Congratulations, everybody. We all went through those steps. And I put in I think I put in, is you all seeing the document there, the PDF for this week in the chat?
Yes.
Okay, you all can download that there and we'll put it in our 2 Facebook groups. Also, I wanted to share something with you. I think a lot of you know about this, but I talked to a couple people today that didn't know this existed. And when I do Zooms, individual Zooms or groups, I always share this. People ask, well, what about this and what about that? And the health issues, and we can't claim it cures, heals, or treats anything. So I just come in, I say, let me show you this. And let's say, I think I went through this last week, but I just, guys, this is a powerful tool. These are all the testimonials that Alan Noble gets on Thursday evenings. And, you know, if you go down to the bottom, I think it's up to 57. Well, 58 is going to be Shannon. This is how we fill this up. And these are powerful. And it's not like, oh gosh, that's overwhelming. How do I, first of all, you can go read through all those things, but if you're talking to somebody and you're Zooming with them, share your screen and share the sound. And if they have memory problems, click memory. If they've got a child with spectrum issues, click spectrum behavior. All the testimonials come up. It filters it for you. Number 8 and 9 have to do with that. Behavioral impulse control, improvement in son's eye contact and focus. I mean, we know what we're talking about here. And you're listening, your person is going to watch these moms talk about it. This is a very, very, very powerful tool. And we have a lot of things that we can use, but I'm telling you guys, familiarize yourself with this. And I'm going to show you, I'm going to put up in a minute a little tutorial that you can just copy. But the idea is you're going to get them to watch this first, hopefully, if you're sending it to them. Watch this first and then say, you know, you got to go check out the blood sugar one if it's someone that's got blood sugar problems. Because you click it and it filters out all the ones that have blood sugar problems. You know, if you don't have diabetes, a person isn't going to think you know what you're talking about. But this person did, this person did, this person did, this person did. And they're talking about what was life like before SIA and what it was like after. And it's very targeted, right? Now, there are people that are looking at this strictly as a business, and that's fine. But you know what? Teach them these tools. You know, if you only look for people who want to make money, you're going to cut out a lot, or admit they want to make money or have a better life. You're going to cut out 90% of people, because most people don't want to admit that they're not happy with the money they make. How you doing? I'm doing great. You know, and then they're home crying and they don't know, you know, if they're going to go under or making the house payment or just hating what they do every day. So familiarize yourself with this. I really, really recommend it. I'm going to put in here.
Before you took that down, Buffy said, I especially like the skeptic category. So there's a skeptic category in there also.
It's terrific. I mean, it's absolute, it's phenomenal. And, you know, right now there's only 57, but it's not 57 single testimonials. I mean, like the one I love playing this one for, you know, anybody with memory issues. These are, I mean, people will do anything for their parents or look into it. They may not look into it for them, but this one here is phenomenal. But they're all memory issues. And this, you know, people take the time to listen to what you're telling them and look into this stuff and come to meetings. Unless it's just because they just respect you and are being nice for you. Everybody listens to that radio station in their head subconsciously, WIIFM, what's in it for me? Well, if you got a child with autism or a child with seizures, what's in it for them to come to Shannon on Thursday night to hear that testimonial is helping their kid, not the free car program that ASEA has, not the trips to Africa and Bora Bora. And the money, maybe that'll come later, but their primary what's in it for me is help my kid, right? And so I'm telling you, you should familiarize yourself with this. And I just put it here in the chat bar. It says a training tool explaining how to really leverage a great prospecting tool. An 8-minute tutorial on one way to use this powerful Real Redox results website. So I'd recommend, it just hit me that 2 people today didn't know what I was talking about. And I thought, man, how can you not know about this already? So take a look at it. If you don't like it, don't use it. I think you're going to find it very useful, and it gives you a lot of confidence. Because when someone says, well, what does it do for MS? Or what does it do for this? And you're like, well, I heard it does this and oh, great. You know, but when they see a person talking to them having the exact same thing or very close to it, man, that's called leverage. And I'll tell you, during the 7-day challenge, I'm using the heck out of that. I already have got somebody actually coming in. I've already started, but anyway, I just wanted to throw that in there. That was the training tip for the night, because we went through that, but I didn't realize how many people didn't really know about it.
Yeah, exactly. We've had so many people that have said that's really the tool that has gotten people to really look at what we're doing. So make sure, if you don't know about it, to go look at it and click on a testimonial, at least one of them, and pick whatever one you'd be interested in, but listen to it. And it's great. I mean, we can send people to See a Healthy Self. That's another great resource. It's got about 150,000 testimonials on it, but they do have to scroll through and know the symptoms and all that kind of stuff. And these are person-to-person, face-to-face testimonials with the emotion in it. And I know Shannon, I know she'll be emotional on Thursday night, and that'll make it even better. So, but when it changes your child's life or your parents' life, it just seems like it's so much more touching than just what it's done for you personally. So that's very powerful.
And one thing I'd also want to mention, that let's just open it up for questions. People can ask whatever they want. I mean, honestly, comp plan, anything they want. But I want to show you something, what's happening. this 7-day recruiting challenge, this is where we're going to watch the mentoring starting on Wednesday. Look at this one, up 1,000 people since I looked at it an hour ago. Look how many people are involved with this. By Wednesday, I'll bet that number's over 140,000, 150,000 involved with this. This is not just the SIA doing this. This is, you know, at least 25 companies and mentoring by the top people in the world in network marketing. I really, it's on that document that I pasted in there, that I put in there. If you can do it, do it. And if you're working and you can't be on the call at 2 p.m. Eastern, they're recorded for 24 hours. So if you're working at that time and you'd rather not be working, build a business here and you can have all the time you want to do whatever you want. It is so liberating. I worked my butt off to get here, and Debbie did too. I mean, we worked hard, and it's worth the work. If you're not getting results and you're putting a lot of work in, you need some mentoring. You're doing something, you just got to tweak something. I don't want to say you're doing something wrong, but you have to tweak something. But you put the time, effort, and energy into this thing and leverage the tools and leverage the team. You'll never have to say, oh, I can't do that because I'm working. I was going to say golfing. I can't do that because I'm working. I'm already thinking about Florida. And I'll tell you, at 60, I would still be working in my practice. I wouldn't be going to Florida for the winter. I wouldn't be going for Florida for more than a week, leaving my practice alone. But like I say, it's worth working your butt off, and you got some great leaders here. I'm looking at a lot of leaders on here. We got diamonds I'm looking at, the Hoffmans, Amy, got platinums, got golds. We got just a great team. So.
And I've also been telling people, I mean, you're going to get leading tips from recruiters, basically, who know how to talk to people in a way that gets them very interested. And again, mostly for, as David said, what's in it for me, because that's what you're talking to them about. It's not our agenda, it's their agenda and what they want. And, you know, if they want better health, if you're talking about a SIA. But I've also told people, you know, who are recruiting for other reasons, you know, they're in network marketing or networking groups, or people that are in real estate and stuff, you're going to get top recruiting tips for any business you're in. This is going to help you no matter where you are, what you're doing. It doesn't have to just necessarily be for a SIA. And so it's well worth doing it. And of course, for a SIA, if that's what you're building for, but the tips that you're going to be getting from these people are going to affect your many different areas of your life. So if nothing else, sign up to get those tips from these leading recruiters. They know how to talk to people, definitely. And you'll learn a lot of stuff this week. This is the biggest event we've ever had in network marketing ever.
And COVID caused it, but it's
Exactly.
making it more accessible to a lot of people, and it's free.
Right.
So anyway, big week, guys, on meetings. So does anybody have any questions they want to ask? Either chat it. Trying to open the circle.
And or does Carolyn or Amy want to say anything?
You guys.
Not putting you on the spot, Carolyn, or anything. You don't have to. Okay.
No.
I'm just really, really excited. I did a program of Eric's, I think it was last December, wasn't it, David? Recruit 20 people in 30 days. And he is absolutely amazing. And his wife is just as amazing. And he's going to have some really big people on. So I'm really, really excited.
Awesome. And it's a triple. You're a triple diamond. I'm an ambassador triple diamond. Debbie's an ambassador diamond. Carol and Paul are diamonds. And we're all excited to do this, because if you don't recruit people, you're not going to get what you want.
Right.
I mean, if you want to help a few people, help a few people. If you want to help a lot of people and have it create that freedom for you, you're going to have to enroll people, and they can start as customers. Not like you have to bring in a lot of associates, but you've got to recruit people and get them on this product and leverage us. Like tomorrow night, as I said right when I started, at 8 o'clock Eastern tomorrow night, I'm doing a webinar. On this Zoom number.
You were
And
reminded you were doing one.
so bring, that means the next week I'm not. All right.
Yay! I can all promote to you, David.
And sorry, I'm not a doctor that I can't help you.
Yeah.
You're just as good as one. You don't need to be the
That's
title.
right.
You got to remember that they say, physician, heal thyself. I once got told that when somebody called me a doctor, and I said, but I'm not actually a doctor. At that point, I wasn't. And they said, and this was a very renowned person who said, remember, physician, heal thyself. We're all doctors.
Right.
I understand that. And I used to have an MD behind my name because I was from Maryland, but now I don't.
Well, here's the thing, you know.
That's the solution. Everybody moves to Maryland.
Well, this one thing about this medical board is, you know, here's the board, and there's Dr. Hoffman right here flashing. Well, not flashing, but her thoughts. Yeah. And
She's
there's me
past that
flashing,
stage, David.
right? But
Harder and stop playing golf so you get your brain off other things.
well, I'll just tell you this, you know, all these doctors here, you know what they are for you? Here's what they are. What we are. We're tools to be used, because if people
I've
think they
always
want to
told
hear
you
from
you were a tool, David.
no, if people like to hear from doctors. Some people feel like, oh, I got to hear a doctor. Well, guess what? Not only do you have a board of doctors, a medical board for the company, but two of the, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 16. Two of the 16, 1/8 of them are in your upline and do a meeting every week. Every week. I do at
Dr.
least
King
one.
is in our team also. So
What's
you got
that? Oh,
3.
Dr. King's on our team. 3. He
Yeah,
doesn't
that's
do.
Ivani's husband.
Right. He's not doing Zooms, but he's not doing Zoom meetings, but 2 of them are doing them every week. I mean,
Right.
this is it for us. We're all in 100%. This is what we do. And, you know, but you got to get people there. And that recruiting challenge, the 7-day challenge, is a big part of it is creating interest. So I know most of the people I'm looking on are doing it. I'm preaching to the choir, but you may want to enlist your team to get in it, because 7 days is going to go by really fast. That's for sure.
And just in case people don't know, Dr. King, Ivani can't be on the call most of the nights. She works all day at a wellness center, and then she goes home and takes care of her 98-year-old mother, I believe it is. So she's rarely on our calls, even though she would like to be. But Dr. King is a premier acupuncturist from China and a Chinese herbal medicine doctor. He's very knowledgeable. And so and he does 3-way phone calls for people because he's on the medical professional board. So if anybody needs anybody like that, he knows what this product does. He's been using it for about 10 years because she was one of the first signups in my organization, basically. So if you ever need him, he's available.
Frank McMahon asked me, I just attempted to open the redox document and put in redox. I don't know what that means, the redox
Real redox
document.
results is what he's probably talking about, but he might
Well,
not have that correct.
Yeah, the password is redox. There are two, Frank, there's 2 things I put in there. One is the tutorial on how to use it, and the other is the website itself. So.
Okay, so Dorothy Dabney has pushed me up to ask the Debbie instead of ask the doctor.
David, I had a question. It's Catherine.
Hi, Catherine.
Hi. I had a question about the 2 guests that you had this morning. Was that recorded?
I'm not sure. Lisa's on right now, actually. Lisa, you there?
I am here. I'm with my little one, getting her ready. I do believe that Edwina recorded it. I just don't know where the recording is. But I actually have the recording of my testimonial and also my father's separately. So David, I could send it to you, but
Okay.
I just don't have the entire recording.
Okay, that's fine. And is it compliant?
Actually, at the end, my father mentioned arthritis. So I don't,
That's okay. You know what? He
very-
didn't say stroke and you didn't say cancer, so that's okay.
Absolutely not. So I'll send them. I don't
But
know
David
about,
just did.
okay, but I
No.
will send you, and Edwina probably has the entire recording.
Yep. And just so you know, people that are new, by the way, it was amazing this morning, Lisa. Your dad was, I mean, it was just remarkable. Thank you.
Thank you. We're so honored to be there.
Yeah, every Monday we do that at 7:30 Eastern. It's a little early for the West Coast, but it's really 8:30 in Asia. That's why we're doing it. But our version of it is Tuesday nights. Although I don't have testimonials, but I do share as a testimonial that website, the Real Redox Results, and I'll play a couple minutes of a thing. So it saves time. But these are the things that are in place. I mean, really, really good. But I was going to ask you, you send that to me and I'll get it out.
Okay, will do. Thank you.
Thank you. And just for new people, if you're new and you're wondering, I said cancer, she said arthritis, and Debbie said, oh, you just said it now. For associates, we can say what we want to say to associates. We're all associates. If I say to you, this helped my cancer, it's like, it's okay, but I can't say it to the public. I can't say it to someone who is a customer or a prospect. I could if I wasn't selling the product. I mean, if I was an innocent bystander and I say, get this stuff, it cured my cancer, I can say whatever the hell I want to say. But if I profit from it in any way, I cannot make those claims. So that's why we have trainings on how to give our testimonial. If you're in a wheelchair and you're crippled with arthritis, and you want to share this with people, you can't say I was in a wheelchair crippled with arthritis, but there's a way to say it. You can say I was crippled in a wheelchair and my joints were killing me. I couldn't move my joints. They hurt, they ached. You can say that, right? But there are terms like pain, arthritis, swelling, edema, cure. There are words that we cannot use. So if you're new and you're like, what are these guys talking about? What are they? I just want to make sure it's clear that in this venue, we're all associates. We can say whatever we want to say, as far as diagnostic things. But this morning, when Lisa and her dad gave the testimonials, they were great. They were just it's called compliant. That's it. So does anybody else have any questions?
I wanted to say something about the Monday morning testimonies. I've been helping Edwina gather people together, and I'm going to be calling some of you unless you want to contact me. Of course, it's at 7:30 in the morning, so it's kind of early if you're in any other time zone. But Lisa and her dad were wonderful, and Tatiana's coming up, and Steve Attard, and Karen. I forgot how to say your last name, but Ulrich, anyway. And who else? But anyway, I'm sure looking for more people, and it's a great reason to be up at 7:30 or 6:30, 5:30. So contact me if you want to give your testimony.
Thank you, Dorothy. Thanks for helping put it together. And here, I've got the recording from this morning. So don't put this on social media. I just got it from Edwina. Let's see, don't share on, save this. Just save this, okay? I'm gonna put it in here.
David, I have a question about that.
Yeah.
I have a new associate and she said to me, and she's not on right now because she's in the midst of a very busy job time frame, but she said that she was interested in beginning to post some stuff on Instagram, and we hadn't had that conversation yet. So I don't know. Like I told her, I said, well, be careful. Don't mention ASEA. Don't mention redox. Talk about how great you feel, how your health, cellular. I mean, is there, I know that there are guidelines somewhere about how to handle using the word ASEA and redox initially, or just shooting it out there to the whole world kind of thing?
Well, first of all, it doesn't work to do that. It doesn't work to put stuff on social media and say this stuff did this and it did that. It just doesn't work. People Google it and they draw their own conclusion. The best thing to do is to create curiosity and to reach out to people and say, I need to talk to you about something really important. And now that everybody's using Zoom and they can do Facebook and Facebook Video Messenger, you can share your screen on that too. You can share before and after pictures. You can say, I have to show you a couple of things. And do it while you're talking to them, not by throwing it out there. It's kind of like,
Not like a post.
yeah, there are going to be some social media experts on this 7-day challenge. One of them is Fraser Brooks. And let me,
'Cause we have those new graphics that, with the Renew 28.
oh yeah. But it's, let me just show you Fraser. These are, it looks like a bunch of people. You probably don't know who these people are, but these are top earners and top trainers in the industry. And this thing is free. So Fraser is right here. He's having a good old time right here. You want to learn social media, you do this course, live or recorded. But these people, that's Jordan Adler. These are icons, absolute icons in the industry, either trainers or business builders now. They've either built businesses and so forth. But I think there's a unit in ASEA United on compliance, is what you can say and what you can't say because of the FDA and the FTC. And also, I think on social media as well. So I'd recommend looking through some of that stuff, familiarizing yourself with it, and leveraging that, and do a 3-way phone call. Who's your upline, Dawn?
Carolyn.
Carolyn. And Carolyn will help you. Just by far, create the interest, make it personal, find what's in it. When you throw a post up, you don't have any idea what's in it for me. It's like you're just throwing a bunch of stuff up against the wall and seeing what sticks. And who's
When you're in
gonna reach
other
out.
network marketing companies, though, and you have a face cream, you put the face cream up on your site. You put it up on your page so all your friends see, oh, now you've got this or you've got that. I think that's where she's coming from.
Yeah. No, I get it. But you want to kind of create a little curiosity. Face creams are one thing, but when you put up something, they look it up and they see it's salt water and they see people saying it's salt water, it's a scam, and they want to run the other way. I mean, we're like fish going upstream. I mean, if we were selling makeup, or that Jeunesse company had the stuff to make bags under the eyes go away, which is basically preparation H is what it is. But, oh God, look, my bags went away in 5 minutes. I can go out tonight. And then they're back again. I mean, people get that. It's like, it works, I'll buy it. Here, you're talking about a breakthrough for humanity that's a hell of a lot bigger than penicillin was by exponentially. I mean, literally, that's what we've got. And they're looking up at salt water, and Dr. So-and-so says it's salt water. No, this is it. So we've got a different animal here. Debbie came to me and she said, I love you. I've got something really important to tell you. And that was the beginning for me, because it was face to face. If, she threw it up on her Facebook, there was not a chance I was going to call her. You want to show before and after pictures and don't say anything about it. I mean, one of the things they'll teach you on that is, and I need to do this, is I'm not really in prospecting mode anymore. I mean, I'm just not. I'm doing this challenge because if I'm having my people do it, I'm doing it. I'm going to do it. But my site, a lot of times people check me out. And if I do a 3-way call with somebody, they're immediate. I can hear them. They're on my computer. They're going to my Facebook page. They're going to my LinkedIn page. And I put stuff on there because it's to help you all. So you can leverage me. It says I'm on the medical board of this company. I'm an ambassador triple diamond. I'm a business builder of the year. Technically, I shouldn't put that stuff on my site, because people that are be prospecting is like, oh God, that's one of those things. But it's really to help you all. So don't go by what I do. It's better to learn from these guys that know what they're doing. And Danielle will tell you as well, Danielle Matthews. I mean, she's taken courses with Fraser Brooks and paid a lot of money, and it's free this week.
But also, I'm just going to pop in and say that when you're the big fish, like when you've gotten to where David's gotten, a lot of times they can get away with putting stuff up there and talking about ASEA and redox. But when you don't have that following and you don't have that engagement, it does not work.
I don't
So
get
you
people,
can't
I don't get
do
people
what they
call with
do.
me. Yeah, Risa, I mean, I don't
Right,
even-
but I mean, sometimes people can. I mean, we do have a different animal, but it's like when you're just starting out, a lot of times, like you have to do that curiosity stuff. But
Yeah.
sometimes when you get bigger, sometimes, you know, you can attract people to you by then.
Yeah, but I really don't. I mean, so it kind of is, it's kind of, I'm living proof that it doesn't really work to do that. You know, I'm just kind of trying to validate it for everybody. All right, Latham starts in 6 minutes. Anybody else have anything they want to?
Well, I just wanted to make sure that everybody's testing for COVID. On my Facebook page, I put up a cute little video from a girl in the UK about how when you have COVID, you lose your sense of taste and smell a lot of times. So every single night she tests her COVID by making sure she takes a sip of wine to make sure she can still taste and smell. So, yep, I don't have COVID, that's for sure. So I want to make sure that everybody's testing negative for COVID.
Check it out. Hey, David.
Yeah, Carolyn.
I just thought we're actually going to run a Facelift Friday event this coming Friday at 7. So it's open up to the team if they want to invite guests.
A facelift Friday. What does that mean?
Oh, okay.
She did a whole series on it on a Zoom per Saturday.
Oh, what you did on the training. I got you. I didn't know it was.
But we're doing it as a live presentation for guests. So if the team want to invite people, I'll just post the invitation in the if that's okay with you.
Yeah.
Okay, so I just posted it in there.
What time is it?
7 o'clock Eastern.
PM?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, so ideally you want your person to have a sample tube of the Renew 28 because we'll teach them how to use it. But they're welcome to join us.
Okay.
Yes, Latham's event is at Discover ASEA. It's the Team Global Call.
I gotta mute Shannon. Shannon's got like feedback coming back. That's why I keep muting you out, Shannon. It's like echoing. So you got Facebook Friday, Facelift Friday. What's tomorrow? Tushy Lift Tuesday? What do you got tomorrow?
I thought she was.
No, you have the Tushy lift.
I thought
Your
she
butt is as soft as what? What did you say, David?
I'll work on that one, David. That sounds fun.
Carolyn, when you sent it to me today, I thought, oh God, she knows I need a facelift. I'm so excited. Oh,
that's so funny.
Where is it on Friday, Carolyn?
It's on my Zoom. It's in the invitation link there.
No, it didn't go in. You must have. It didn't come to everybody. You must have sent it to an individual. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, no, I have.
Yeah, Risa put it in. 434-434-1000 password.
Oh, I put the.
Thank you, Risa.
You're muted, Carolyn.
Carolyn,
I posted the whole link in there. Why is that?
Oh, I didn't see.
Oh, there you go. I just didn't press enter. Sorry, right. I need some wine.
No, that's Wednesday. Okay.
Come on over, Carolyn. I've got some for you.
Yeah.
All right, we're good. I'm going to head over to Terry Latham. Anybody else have a last question or comment? They need any help? Big week. Oh, I forgot. So the 7-day challenge starts at 2 o'clock Eastern every day for 7 days. At 1 o'clock Eastern, we're having a power block half hour. It's called a power half hour. So again, people that are in offices that can't do it, if you're home, and it is going to be do is what it is. It's 30 minutes is going to be a few minutes of talk, and then it's everybody stays on the Zoom, but they're working, they're calling people, right? It is a blocked out time where it's like no pushing pencils around, no looking up phone numbers, no getting coffee, no getting ready to make calls. You're picking up the phone or messaging, and you're talking to people, right? And we're all doing it together. So that's on,
Because I
that's
gotta have it for Wednesday.
yeah, that's at 1 p.m. Eastern every day starting Wednesday. The first day, Denny said we should start it the second day. And I said, let's do it because after Eric's done his first meeting, right? The first training. And I said, well, why don't we start it on Wednesday? Because everybody should have their list prepared now. I mean, I've been sending out group messages to my group about lists. Get your list ready. Don't wait till Wednesday. Have it all ready. Have it prioritized. But on Wednesday in that power block, people are going to finish their lists, or if you're downline, they haven't made their lists. That's what they're going to do, right? If they're not making any phone calls, they're making their list and prioritizing it. Meaning, put the big fish at the top. The big fish are people that have a big sphere of influence, people who know a lot of people who command a lot of respect, people who are real happy people who are go-getters, people who are in network marketing. You put them at the top because it's not, you want to go after those people right at the beginning, right? Because if they get in, they have a bigger sphere of influence to reach if they have a reason for the business. And if they don't get in, but you help their child with autism or them with ringing in their ears or sleep or libido, there can be a referral source to you. And because since they're a sphere, they can say, call this person. I'd say over half the diamonds would not have gone diamond if they didn't do that, me included. I mean, it is that's where your superstars generally are not going to come on your first level. I mean, I got fortunate with a couple, but most of them come from going down and getting referrals, and people that have spheres of influence can recommend people to you, and those people would listen. You got to call Shannon. She's got something amazing because your son's got autism or seizures or whatever. So anyway, for what it's worth, and that's going to be at Zoom number 850-850-8888. That's what they decided. 850.
Are you sure? Because Denny had offered her room first.
She offered it, but it looks like in our group that it's stuck at there.
Okay.
Yeah, 850.
We need to clarify that tomorrow. But anyway.
Yeah.
And it's going to be run by a different diamond every day. Basically, they're going to get up. And so any of the questions that you might be having, like if you're reaching out to people and a question comes up, you can put it in the chat and we'd be able to get to it at the end. So it'll be a good experience for everyone as far as, getting on the phone, doing what you're supposed to be doing. But if questions come up while you're doing it, we'd be able to answer them. So.
Yep. So I just put in there discoverasia.com. I'm popping over there. Have a great week, man. This is a very exciting week for everybody. I hope you hit it hard.
Yes.
Thanks, everybody. Thanks, Deb.
Absolutely. Good night, everyone.